Hey, it's your boy KQKC Boxing Channel. I hope you enjoyed that last video. I see maybe 34 likes. I like that. And I have 47 subs. And I would like to welcome the new subscriber. I forget his name, but he knows who he is. And I will give you another shout out once I get the name together. Now, I know I've only been doing this for 4 months, but I am grateful for those 4 months because I have learned a lot. For one, boxing I already knew. Been watching boxing ever since I was a kid. But when you talk in boxing, it's a little bit different because you have to break it down and explain to casuals and diehard boxing fans. Just like with Danny Garcia and SHAWN Porter. As you see, Danny Garcia is in great shape. And I don't have no doubt in my mind that he is tightening up that midsection. He's tightening up those abs. You know why? Because SHAWN Porter will be targeting those. Now, he's not a head hunter per se, but he is a body snatcher most of the time. Now, we're going to talk boxing, okay? We're not going to talk gossip. Like I keep saying, this is not the Jerry Springer show. This is not a talk show. This is a channel that we talk boxing. Now, we both know that Keith Thurman beat SHAWN Porter and Danny Garcia. Now, both were close fights. Now, with the Danny Garcia fight, that could have been widely won by Keith. But, of course, he cooled down and didn't want to fight and throw hands in the last 3 rounds, which made it almost a draw. He was playing with fire at that fight. But with the Porter fight, it was slugs away. And you know what? Keith Thurman was slugging SHAWN Porter, and he had power. There's no doubt about that. SHAWN Porter couldn't handle Keith Thurman's power. He buckled him. And what round, I forget, since it's been so long, but he buckled him in that fight. Yes, he did. Now, a lot of comments or a lot of other channels are answering this same question. How will Danny Garcia fight SHAWN Porter? We all know, and especially me, because I do not care for his fighting style. He doesn't even use not 1 iota of fundamentals. I mean, sure, he used the jab, periodically during the fight. He doesn't have no great balance. And fundamentals, only fundamentals I see he has is rushing in without using a jab to rush in. Besides using a jab, he uses his head. And that's what all the uproar was about in his last fight. The headbutts. And only time you get headbutts when your head and your opponent's head come in close proximity. So, with that, I need for Danny Garcia to explain his game plan, which he did. Danny Garcia said that, oh, he welcomed Shawn Porter to rush in. I don't know if Keith Thurman thought about this or not, but it was a factor. But Danny Garcia cannot brawl with Shawn Porter. He could try his best to keep him at bay. Now this is where boxing turns into strategizing. You have to find out a way, because he's not going to change his way of boxing. He's just not. He's been boxing like that forever, and he's not going to change. He's not going to be a Floyd Mayweather when he fought Conor McGregor. Floyd Mayweather always was and will be a counterpuncher. Always. He waits on you to make your move and he counters you. Floyd Mayweather will always show ring generalship. Floyd Mayweather will always go to the stomach, the midsection. As Andre Ward always said, I got that from Floyd. When you're starting off the first, second, third round, you go down to the midsection. You go to the abs, bam, And he said he got that from Floyd. And that's a way of Floyd getting your attention downstairs. Now, it might not hurt. It might not take the wind out of you. Well, maybe if someone else do it, like Deontay Wilder, maybe it will. But Floyd did it so you can pay attention to what he's doing. So later on, he can come up and start headhunting. So, one thing I will tell you about this is if you stick those pot shots, as they call them, if you stick them in there hard enough, they'll feel it. Oh, they'll feel it. But you can't not do it unless you're stationary. So, Danny Garcia's game plan is to catch Shawn Porter as he comes in. Catch him with the uppercut. Or catch him with the check hook. It can be a left or it can be a right. But we all know that Danny Garcia has power in his left hand. So therefore, maybe Shawn Porter will avoid that left hand. So I hope that Danny Garcia is working on that right check hook. It should be a great fight. It's nothing like a fight at the Barclays Center on September the 8th. And Shawn Porter, his game plan is to pretty much smother Danny Garcia offense. Basically so he can't get off. Because if both is fighting in center ring, Danny Garcia has the better fundamentals. He does. Now, as far as balance, he doesn't have great balance. I can tell you that. You can see that when he fought Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, and they both swung at the same time, but Keith Thurman was a little quicker, and he connected. And Danny Garcia looked so off balance and wild and about to fall on his face. That's called off balance. You'll never see a Mikey Garcia or a Earl Spence flopping down like that, because they have great fundamentals and balance. But I like his attitude of his game plan that him and Angel came up with. The check hook and the undercut. the uppercut. But the main thing is, if Shawn Porter want to pin you against the ropes, he will, or he will try. Now, the only thing about that is, when Shawn Porter has you against the ropes, he smothers his punches. Hello. He smothers his punches. Why? Simple. He tries to work his opponent, wear him down by leaning on him, and that's his strategy of, hey, if you have to wrestle with me, tussle with me, go head to head with me, I'm going to wear him down over 12 rounds. Well, Danny Garcia, I know a lot of people don't watch tapes. Mayweather was one that never watched tapes. But that's not saying his father, trainer, cut man, they don't watch tapes and tell him about it. But he doesn't watch it. At least that's what he says. So, we talking boxing here now. And this is a very important fight. Now, whoever wins this fight will be the WBC. Welterweight champion of the world. Now, Earl Spence said he was guaranteed the winner of this fight. Now, Danny Garcia says, hey, no problem. We don't run from no man. I don't think he's that great. I think he might be a little bit overrated. No sir, Danny. You're fucking wrong. I have seen Earl fight ever since he's been pro. And I'm going to break it down to you like this. Great fighter. This is pretty much early in his career. Great fighter. Will get you out of there. Yes. He was young, and he's growing now into his body where people say, oh, he's taking steroids. Dimitri Andre. Clown number 3 for the zone. Now, Earl Spence, I have to admit, I told you, KC will admit when he has an issue. And my issue, no matter how much I like Earl, because he's one of my favorite fighters, he was getting hit a lot. He needed to practice on his defense. The offense is no problem. He got that down pat. It's the defense that will make a difference in his upcoming fights. That's when he was younger. Then, as each fight that he fought grew and grew and grew, his defensive skills grew also. So, to be honest with you, to pretty much a fan-friendly Shawn Porter, a fan-friendly Garcia, Danny. Now, remember, Danny always been the underdog in every fight he fought. Look at Lucas Matisse. He was too strong for Danny. He would wipe Danny out. But this was not a cherry pick. He believed that he can beat He believes he's going to beat Batista. In his heart, he believes that. And you know what? He did. That's right. See, when you get punched by a heavy puncher, let's say the first round, second round, and you feel it, especially if you get hit flush. Oh yeah, you feel it. But, you know, boxers, they have their heart. And their heart say, hey, look, I felt that. Okay? Come on with some more. Now, they don't say come on with some more just to show, you know, an act. But if you get hit so many times at the same type of level, you're going to start getting immune to those punches. And that's what happened with Danny Garcia and Lucas Batista. Danny was like, hey, come on with it. Come on with it. You know, hold his arms out. Let's do it. Let's do it. And you know what? He did it and he won it. Because he was used to the hurting business. That's right. Same way with Earl Spence. Now, I never seen Earl Spence get rocked. Never did. Now, he might have got hit flush from Kell Brooks one or maybe two times. But Earl Spence knew what Kell Brooks was doing. He was trying to manhandle him to show Earl Spence that he was the stronger man, which he was not. Now, Earl Spence took everything except the kitchen sink thrown at him by Anthony Joshua. Yes, Anthony Joshua and oh boy, Eddie Hearn. Yes. So, Deontay Wilder, same way. You know, Severe punching power wasn't like he expected to be. So he was getting used to them punches. Severe won. All he did was walk around the ring for 12 rounds, sticking out that jab. Or he might stick out a 1-2. That's it. And Severe was do what? Looking for the big shot, the big close, the big kahuna. And guess what? It didn't work because he wasn't cutting off the ring. Now, Earl Spence and Danny Garcia are the first fighters, I believe, that can make a difference. So, basically, I'm just breaking down the fight to my guests and to my subscribers. I would love to hear your comments. I would love to hear what you have to say about the outcome of this fight. But as a fighter, I have to say this. We know where Shawn Porter stands. We know he's a boxer / football rusher in boxing. You know, he's strong, short, and so Danny Garcia, if you go to his verified Twitter page, he's in better shape than ever before. I mean, he is in better shape. And his game plan that he does have worked out, I think will work out. Unless, let me put this on here, unless Shawn Porter changes up his tactics. So, if he does that, of course, Angel Garcia is not no dummy man. So anyway, now what I'm trying to say is that the fight gonna be good, and the fight just a few minutes out. A few weeks out. September the 8th. That's gonna be a motherfucker. Yes, it is. Now, like I said, the big challenge and the pressure is on Danny Garcia. How can you stop Shawn Porter from coming up in your face, grabbing you on no ropes, and tighten you up? Well, if you're in shape, as you claim you are, and the way you're looking, you're in shape. But the way to beat Shawn Porter is the same way Keith Thurman beats him. Take it to him. Oh yes, he tries to, how can I say this, take your plate away. Well, Danny Garcia has to be focused. He has to leave wife, kids, family, even Angel out of the equation. This got to be a very, very focused fight. Because, I'm going to put it this way. Because he has, and I quote and I unquote, he has a very, very clean ear, and I don't know if it's late, but it's never too late to practice on certain issues that can win you that decision. Now, will anybody get knocked out? I don't know. But I can tell you this. When Shawn Porter is against the ropes, besides the judge, hopefully is right there by him, one judge. But Keith Thurman, or, they wasn't hitting those shots. They wasn't. So, never look past a fight. That's another thing. And another thing is another thing. And it all stems with Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter claimed on Showtime a while back when they was fighting when Wilder was fighting, I believe, Ortiz. I'm not for sure, but you can look it up. And that's another thing I will be correcting. You shouldn't have to look up a site that I mentioned, but I can post it here on my page myself, and you just click on it, and boom, there you go. Now, KQ, KC, always tell it like it is. I told you. There's no bias here on this channel. Now, the point will be, if she accepts that body, up and down, body, up and down. First of all, Lady Science, or the Sweet Science, gonna say, no, wrong game plan. You smothered your punches. Oh yes, to the judges, it looked like you really, really doing something. But when the judges, at the end of the day, see that you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then never know, you might lose the decision. So basically, I just wanted to break it down to all the KQ, KC subscribers. Yes, I will be coming with another video on this right before the fight. But I'm not going to wait that long, of course. There's always something going on in the current state of boxing. So, with that said, I don't know who I want to win. I'm pushing towards, let's see, Midwest. So, but anyway, I want to wish both fighters a lot of luck, because it's not easy stepping in that ring. Both with power. Both got good workout. It's been a active training camp. Yes, it has. So, but I still need to know who Deontay Wilder will be fighting. Now, so, anyway, I gotta stop trying to read an article and do this and do that. But, again, I appreciate everyone. And this article, I will read it to you on my next video. Okay? It details. That's why I was so interested in that. It details a lot of what's going on in boxing. So, please check out my next video where you heard a little pause of me reading a little something, but sometimes, you have to bring news where it needs to be pulled back. So, as I finish, KQ, KC will keep it real all day. And as I reiterate, Danny Garcia looks like he's in top good shape. He boiled down to where he ever is supposed to be, and he will go and work out in the gym after this. Yes, he's a big guy. So, besides that, I'm KQ, KC Boxing Channel. If you like what you're hearing, please subscribe to my new decorative channel. If you want to be notified every time I upload a video, it doesn't matter who it is. It could be upcoming fights, it could be past fights. It can be even Mr. Devil himself, Eddie Hearn, Deontay Wilder. It can be massive boxing stars. Yes, it can. So, therefore, if you want to know that, you just have to ring the icon bell. That's all. Now, one more thing. If you really like what I'm doing, man, hit that like button. Now, you don't have to hit it. Like I always say, pimp slap that like button. If you want to pimp slap Devil Eddie Hearn, go right ahead. You want to pimp slap Dan Rayfield for putting out lies most of the time, be my guest. Remember, never, ever believe anything you read. Because 9 out of 10, it's exaggeration, or it's reporters that read between the lines, besides answering the hard damn question. This is KC Boxing Channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. As always, peace and love.